What's up, live fam? All right, so recently on a different social platform, I posted a move from one of my old YouTube videos called Where You Going? Okay, the video got 30+ million views, sparked a lot of new attention, and people were asking about this move again. So we're gonna hop back into exploring this move. I'm gonna break it down step by step. But before we get into that, this next portion of the video is sponsored by NerdWallet. As a content creator, I need to make sure that I'm making very smart financial decisions with my purchases. For that reason, I use NerdWallet to help guide me on maximizing the rewards I earn on all my purchases. Using NerdWallet's updated credit card list or side-by-side comparison tool, I can quickly find out which card to use to maximize my rewards on hotels, airfare, and much more. Knowing this information has allowed me to receive bigger travel rewards, which has come in handy since I travel the world to different basketball courts engaging with my fans. Make the most of your every day using NerdWallet to compare and find the smartest card for you. It's super easy to use. Here, I got to see the cards they recommend for travel, along with the associated fees, current mile offers, and more, with super easy links to go and apply once you choose the right one for you. NerdWallet, the smartest decision for all of your financial decisions. Thank you to NerdWallet for sponsoring this portion of the video. Now let's get back to it. All right, so getting into it, the move is called Where You Going? The idea when you're done is to leave them looking crazy, so you might be able to ask that question, like, where are you going? You know what I mean? We'll break it down step by step. Getting into this move, step number one, you got to get to the post, okay? Or somewhere within 10 feet, okay? I've done the move as far back as like right here. I've started it, or ideally, it's easier, get all the way in here within 5, 7 feet right here if you can, okay? Step number one, or if you're a bigger guy and people respect your post game, you might be able to just catch the pass right here and you can get into it, okay? Step number two, when you're here, you got to fake your man, okay? You could do a number of fakes. This is how I fake the defense typically. I get them right here on my hip. Everybody likes to bump right here, right? So I'll give a couple bumps, boom, boom. It kind of like builds up the pressure of the situation. Then I try to give some type of a dream shake, Kobe shake, you know what I mean? I go boom, and I come back to fake the jumper, okay? This is the key right here. You want to get them to go up with you. They got to go up with you to contest the jumper, okay? This is the main part about this. A lot of people will get close, and the more in you can get here, the better, okay? So you're faking the jumper. You might give a half-hearted attempt, so they're up on you like they're going to block it. Step number three, you want to dig in here close as you can. Throw it up under their arm, over their shoulder, over their head and everything. If you're going against somebody tall like Chris, you might have to launch it 7 or 8 feet. You know what I mean? If I was playing Chris, this might have to be 7 or 8 feet high. You know what I mean? Okay? Now the goal when you flip, okay, big key right here. The goal when you flip it, you got to think, if you're playing one-on-one, what are you faking? You're faking like a finger roll. Yes, this would be a bad shot, right? But sometimes, you get creative, that might be a shot. So you're faking a bad shot, a finger roll. If you're playing 2s, 3s, or even 5s, you're faking a pass. Like for me, when I play with Chris, I use this. You know what I mean? You might have seen the nerd video. I'm using this. I'm like, hey, cut, Chris, cut. I'm faking the pass, okay? So that's a big key. Step number 4. As soon as I get him to commit, okay, and I'm going in here for the flip, I'm trying to meet the ball in mid-air, okay? I'm meeting the ball in mid-air to catch it for a smooth jump shot or floater, whatever you want to call this right here, okay? Another key on this is when I go to flip it up, I want to make sure I flip it in a way it'll come back to me, okay? Sometimes I mess this up if somebody hits my arm or like I get careless and just go straight up. Like it doesn't come back to me. But the more you fake them, the easier it will be to retrieve, okay? So on that step number 4, we're here, we're faking up, meet the ball, mid-air for the J. And that's gonna take a little bit of practice, right? Because it's weird to shoot a jumper where you jump with no ball, catch, and shoot to try to make the jumper, but you gotta follow through. So again, step number 1, you gotta get to the post, okay? Get to it, okay? Step number 2, you're down here, you wanna bump, give some good fakes, fake that jumper, boom, make them commit. Step number 3, I'm throwing it up back to myself. Step number 4, we're catching in midair. If you do everything right, you should be able to say to the defender, where you going, as you're making that jump shot. Let's check it out, game speed. Come on, Jordan. All All right, so there it is. It's the where you going. I want you guys to know too, this is a game legal move, okay? This is done in the NBA. Shout out to big bro Stephon Marbury, pulled this off years ago. So it's been done at the highest level. A lot of times people see my moves and they never seen them before, haven't seen them done at the highest level, so they just assume it has to be illegal because they would have did it. It's not necessarily true. This doesn't break any rules if you do it correctly. Thank you guys, live fam. See you soon.